Hey everybody, this is Awkward. This is a random toy review that I've never really done before, but with all the stuff that I have, acquired in the past couple weeks, that I just couldn't just do one review for each thing, so I might as well just show you everything I got. Now, this thing here is going to be crazy because it's so mismatched. It's just two different, it's just from so many different universes of things that it just shows you what I like, how eclectic I am. And the other thing, this package right here, got from eBay, and I won't show you this until last. This is a little something surprise that I have not seen anywhere. Maybe if I was a kid when I was back in the day, but even when I was a kid, never seen this. But this came out when I was a kid, obviously. But it was one of those things that I had to get. It was one of a kind. As a collector, I had to get it. It's something that it's been calling me for the past few weeks. I would say maybe a couple months. But I've been setting it off. But it showed up to have a good price on it, and finally got it. So this will be that time later. But let's get into what else I got first. So like I said, the con was a couple weeks ago now. I'm still going through withdrawal, but I loved it. I found some things that I loved so much that, plus I was the characters, so, why not get them? And I have these guys. Deathstroke in Green Arrow, or Arrow, the Vigilante, or the Hood. I have this guy. The pop vinyls. I love these pop vinyls. They are really coming to like their own with their style of everything, and I mean, it's just awesome. But if you see, the arms don't really move, the head moves. Really cool look, cartoon look of Stephen Amell, got the bow from season 1, and they did a really good job on that. Look at that. I'm really impressed. I had to get the suit because, I had to get this figure because I was Green Arrow, and as much time and effort and money I put into that, I wanted something to remember it by, that's the thing I try to do. If whatever I cosplay as, I got a figure or some sort of that. And here's Deathstroke. I wasn't really gonna get Deathstroke at first, but I just love the color. It's just like the show. I don't know who these people are that does this with pop vinyl. Like, they're the artists. They are really good. It's just on a smaller scale. Really. So you have the suit. Mondo Bennett, one of my favorite actors from Spartacus and Arrow, who played Deathstroke. I don't think anybody else can play Deathstroke other than him from now on. He's just that good. But this is really cool. Like, once again, just like the other pop vinyls you may have, arms really doesn't move. But I guess that's the whole uniqueness of the whole thing. But great job on that. And I do have another pop vinyl. And as you saw in the last video, I was Casey Jones, and I saw this. I was really ignoring this, and I was like, no, I wasn't gonna get it, but it was there, and it was one of those little this is, I should be saying Casey Jones. This is also in those mystery boxes, and this is out of the mystery box. So I was like, let me just get that, because I'd rather not just buy a box and thinking I'm gonna get this guy and not get him at all. So the guy let me buy him. He was, on top just like as a display. So he let me cop the guy for $10. He really doesn't move, but his back kind of like moves out of there. So he could move his back out, but it's just a weird way. But put it back in there. But I mean, it's pretty good scope. This is the early, I think, the 90s, 80s version of the cartoon of Casey Jones right here. Where he kind of sounded like Clint Eastwood. But yeah. Alright, so that was the pop vinyl stuff. Now, this show that I love so much, Firefly. Serenity, Firefly. If you're a fan of the TV show, you're a fan of the movie, which I heard that I guess they're going to be doing a RPG game, some type like that, with the original cast, which I can't wait to see how that happens, and see what comes out of it. Bad boy in I Got the Serenity. Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at it, look at the brilliance. Oh, look at the beautiful. It's so beautiful, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful, it's so cute. If it was fluffy, I could say it's so fluffy. This is how cool it is. And now, it's just a basic, color, gray, a little stuff here and there. But originally, I wish I had did a regular unboxing, but when I got it, I just had to, open it when I got home from the con, just to see the whole thing. But this is I believe, a Yahtzee game. I've never played Yahtzee in my life. Don't really care for Yahtzee, but the back tail end opens up, and there's his dice. Now, the dice is in the styling of the show with the Chinese language that there was, Chinese that they was, speaking when they get mad or any type of thing. But it's in that. So since I don't speak it, I don't know what these mean. But I know they're probably saying 1, 2, 3 or something. Oh no, never mind. They got on the side, they have what it says in a different language, but they do have the actual English, the number. So that's cool. Mind you, this is the first time really looking at these dice, but I wasn't about the dice. I just don't care. But since I paid $50 for it, and yes, that's how much it was, but it was worth it because of the model kits for it, which I was not trying to do and paint because I just don't get the time for all that. It costs a whole lot more, and even the ones that's already pre-done and painted, I just wasn't going. I just wasn't for it. And plus, it was there. The con. It just looked cool. Now I just can't wait to get the rest of the cast around the Serenity. I might just kind of have like a little area for just the whole Firefly crew and just have this like floating above the figures. Because I mean, look at this. It's just awesome. I mean, and it's rubber, so I mean, it's like a rubber plastic, so I won't have to really worry about this falling and breaking. So I mean, this is you just can't go wrong with this. I just had to. So that's the Serenity. One of my favorite all-time spaceships in sci-fi history. Next to the Millennium Falcon and the Astro Mega Ship from Power Rangers in Space. But that's that. This guy right here. Look at this. It's covering me. Look at it. Look at it. Now, this is from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. One of my favorite Power Rangers series. Because the whole thing with ninjas, and they had a good story, and I mean, the most loose, what can I say, most athletic Zords I ever seen in my life, was this guy. I think that's the other mode that he gets into. But other than that, this guy is really cool. It has a few scratches and stuff here, like you can see right there on the foot, and stuff like the paint kind of chipped. But it's an old toy. This thing is like 10 years old. Like when Power Rangers Ninja Storm came out, I was in high school, and I'm not even in high school anymore. I'm damn near 30, still collecting toys. Yeah, so I mean, this is the back of it. and I believe there's some buttons. There's buttons here or something like that. I mean, I don't know what exactly. Like, I tried to look online to see if there's anything to go with it. I'm pretty sure, but it's so long ago. I think pretty much is like the information on this bad boy is kind of gone. But this is 24 inches, though. I will say this. But you can hold them like this. Now imagine me. I think that day was Friday when I got them. I'm Thor, walking around with my hammer in one hand and a Megazord in the other. Needless to say, it was a conversation piece. This is something I'm glad I got it, because when I did buy it, I had other people come up to me like, dude, I was going to buy that. I was going to come get that. It's one of those things where when you see something like this, you got to grab it right away. And that's exactly what I did with this guy. I was going to let it go, but it's like something like this is one of a kind. It wasn't like it was another one behind the shelves or anything. This is a con. You know, things can change in an instant. You can leave and say I'm gonna come back for that, or let me go get my wallet or whatever, and you know, in 5 seconds it'll be gone. So I just had to get this guy. What I did find out is that I paid about $35 for this guy. So I'm not sure how much the original pricing was for him, but hey, I did find out like this comes out, the wheel for the arm, shoulder, for the lion. I mean, didn't see that coming until like afterwards. And like the chest, get this opens up, but there's no ball, so I mean, I don't know what originally was supposed to be in here, which I'm gonna have to look up some more, trying to find out. But hey, I could probably store some money, maybe, or something I need to hide. I don't know, jewelry, I will figure it out. But the arms do, move up and down. We should move that right here. Moves up and down and stuff like that. Look at that. And I mean, I will say the sculpt of it is pretty cool. The legs don't move. I mean, well, they do this. That's about all the movement you're gonna get for this figure. But I mean, I don't think it was meant to do anything more than whatever it's supposed to do. And I think it's something with firing things. I'm not sure. But the head does move. It does move, left and right. Does it go all the way around? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Goes all the way around. Get it over. Yep, it does. Okay, we're good. We're good. Head's still on. So, see that face? See that face? The arm of that. Look at that's the dolphin, and this is the lion. Because there were 3 in the beginning: the red, blue, and yellow Ranger. Blue was a girl, yellow was a guy, which was cool. That's something that you didn't see for Power Rangers by that time. So, and plus, it was only 3 of them. So in the beginning, but this was a really cool find. I really, dig this a lot. It's just trying to make sure where I'm putting this. I'm gonna eventually have to find somewhere to, really display it in all of its glory and clean it up a little bit, but really display it in all of its glory. Right now, he's just sitting next to the TV, so that's where he might stay for a little bit until I can get another shelf or whatnot, because this is just not gonna hold this guy right here. It's just not gonna happen. I will say, first of all, that when I saw this, I had to get this. And let me just say it. It's a VR Trooper situation. Alright, VR Troopers. Now, I have this guy right here. Never really did a review on him when I bought him, because it was just, I don't know, I just never did. But this is the guy about this guy right here, Ryan Steele. Now, if you are a Power Rangers fan, a true Power Rangers fan, or a JDF fan, Tommy, you will realize and know that before Tommy was supposed to be before Tommy was to come back as the White Ranger after he lost the Green Ranger power, they started a show for him because everybody liked the Green Ranger called Cybertron. And not to confuse it with, Transformers, this was supposed to be Cybertron. And he was supposed to play him. Now, you can check on YouTube and you can see the little pilot teaser thing they tried to do for him. But it just didn't work, evidently. And they chose different actors to do it and, put him back on Power Rangers because, honestly, he was better on Power Rangers and everybody loved the Green Ranger. And that's when he became the White Ranger. But, if it wasn't for him to do that and we got new actors, we got VR Troopers. So, and going with the whole VR Troopers thing, I loved the VR Troopers when I was a kid. It was a little bit different from Power Rangers. I look at it as a little bit more cornier to Power Rangers in some aspect, but they had a lot more death scenes, a whole lot more death scenes. I mean, like impaling and everything. And these guys were teenagers; they were like young adults, so that was a cool thing about them. So as I open this guy now I found this on YouTube. On eBay, and I just had to have it. And it's something I've never seen before. And what is that? It's a Ryan Steele VR Troopers vinyl helmet. Now this is one of those latex masks you got as a kid. They still make latex masks, like these type of things, the rubber type of feel. I mean, honestly, never seen anything like this before when I was a kid. And so now to see this, I mean, if I was a kid, I would have lost my mind. Now, mind you, the seller that I bought this from also had the White Ranger helmet, White Ranger mask like this, the Black Ranger, Blue Ranger, and Yellow Ranger from Mighty Morphin. And I was still in shock to find that out because as a kid, like I said, if I would have found the Black Ranger mask, I would have wore that with my Halloween costume that my aunt made when I was like 8 years old. But this bad boy, I mean, look at it. It's a rubber mask. Dude, it's a rubber mask. Like, a rubber mask. Like, look at this. A rubber mask. I've never seen this before. Now, it's a little flat and stuff, and it's been, I'm not even going to try to attempt to put this on. I will be putting this on a mannequin head and displaying it that way after I get the few kinks out of 'cause this is really old and you can see how old this is, like the old glue and stuff. Look at that. This is how, look at this shit. This is so cool. This is the inside. Just to show you guys, this is the inside of it. Like I said, if I would have had this as a kid, boy, my imagination would go so far up and away. Especially, if I had the Black Ranger helmet mask, just like this. But obviously, I'm going to try to collect all those masks from that seller, because I have to, because it's just an awesome thing. Because I never thought that they had those for Power Rangers or even VI Troopers, but they actually did. And I'm trying to figure out how the hell did this get past me as a kid. And this came out in 1995, made by Saban, and at the time it was $9.99. Sheesh. And now, I think I already paid about, with shipping, I guess I'll pay about $13 altogether. I'm good at what I do. eBay, I'm the ish. But yeah, this is the mask. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to get a mannequin head and put this sucker in it put this sucker on top of the mannequin head, so looks like I have a helmet, VR Troopers helmet. But I always wanted to have the Power Ranger helmets and stuff, but my head is too big. But maybe my friends might want to try it on or whatever. But it's definitely, I can see that it could be very, very hot in this thing. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool. I just opened it with you guys, and I'm still impressed with it. I really am. It's something that I'm surprised that it's been around this whole time since 1995. A lot of things don't really hold that well, and this has. That's just show you, just the manufacturing, whatever they put into making this really lasts a long time. So yeah, that's my VR Troopers helmet. Well, vinyl mask. See, it's kind of cool, right? See, the helmet. That was the mask, and I mean, you guys have any questions? Comment below. Don't forget to follow me on all the social networks. That's also below. And, hit the like button, subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell your friends about this. Share this video. Share all my videos. Share this channel. Just let everybody know that I'm around. Good stuff like this. Content like this, or whatever. But I'm Awkward. I'll be seeing you guys. And I'm out. Bye.